YouTube. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. At the junkyard on this MLK day, right? Started working on fixing the axle on my Sierra 1500 hybrid last week. And you know, these trucks, they have a tendency to rust out. So taking it apart seems like putting it back together is more work than taking it apart. After replacing the axle, the stabilizer link snapped, so I went ahead and replaced that. After replacing the stabilizer link, went to go lube those caliper pins. Of course, they were frozen. The first one I torched out. The second one I tried to torch out, but I became overzealous and I snapped it off inside. So I'm at the junkyard now looking for a caliper bracket. So I've already looked at a couple of 07 Yukons. Just got finished looking at a Sierra 25. The problem is most of the trucks here have aftermarket lug nuts. So I'm going to attempt to try to get one off in the process, because you can't remove the caliper or the caliper bolt with the wheels still in place. So on this MLK day, trying to fix this truck. Got some renovations that need to be done. But you know what? Going to the junkyard is like Christmas to a kid. Doesn't matter what the weather is, how cold it is, how much snow is on the ground. It's wonderful walking past cars, right? And seeing, trying to figure out, I don't know how you do at the junkyard, but I often wonder why these cars are here, right? You can get in your head a little bit with that, but you know, not only that, you look at some of the cars and you kind of look at some of the work that was done to them, right? Old school Cadillac there. But you look at some of the work that was done to them, you know, I mean, help you with future ideas. So, you know, I'm here at Harry's You Pull It in Pennsburg. Let me tell you something. This is probably one of the best junkyards that I've ever been to. And I'm used to You Pull It back in the day in Mooresville, Pennsylvania. But I mean, look at this, man. They set the cars right up for you. You don't have to do nothing. You ain't got to bring no jack in here. You know, it's more or less, they probably don't want the liability of somebody trying to jack something up. But look at that. That's amazing. Everything is so easily accessible. You pay $2 to get in. But, you know, this is a world in itself, man. You see cars that you haven't seen in a long time. You see cars that, you know, remind you of cars back in the day that you know, as a child. You know, see that Caprice Classic wagon there, right? Come here and might be looking for one thing, Mustang, but then you walk out with something else. I mean, I found TVs, I've found, you know, functioning aftermarket radio systems, speakers. You know, a lot of time that stuff doesn't make it to the yard, but when it does, it's a great thing. So until next time, hopefully I get what I need today. I'm gonna fix this truck, going about my business. I hope you're enjoying your day. But until next time, YouTube, the junkyard is always